3 mountain climbers are believed to be dead after an avalanche in the Cascades. A 4th person was hurt.
We're learning this happened Sunday at Colchuck Peak, not far from Leavenworth. Let's get to Kristen Goodwillie here this morning with more on the search as crews try to recover these climbers. Kristen.
Jake, Mimi, county officials tell us 6 climbers from the East Coast in their 50s and 60s were climbing Colchuck Peak near Leavenworth Sunday afternoon when survivors say one climber triggered a slide and 4 people fell. We spoke with a local rescue volunteer involved in the search who warned against traveling back roads without the proper equipment. The 3 items mountain rescue expert Doug McCall says you should carry are a beacon, shovel, and probe. He says if you're spending time in Washington's backcountry right now, it's a necessity. Teams across the state were called in to help with the search, and sadly, McCall and 9 other volunteers at Seattle Mountain Rescue Group were not able to find the 3 victims of Sunday's avalanche. Chelan County Department of Emergency Management believes the climbers did not have an avalanche beacon. The devices beep as they get closer to one another and should be worn on the body away from cell phones or radios.
That may have given the opportunity to self-rescue, and if people were not injured or not involved in it, they may have been able to help try to save their fellow climbers.
The beacon, along with a shovel to dig people out and a 320-centimeter probe, can be purchased at any shop that sells outdoor gear. County officials say one survivor of Sunday's avalanche had to hike out to get help, which took him until Monday morning. First responders are still working to notify next of kin, so they have not yet released the names of those involved. McCall said rescuers will continue searching for the victims throughout the rest of the week. Now I'll send it over to Jake for a closer look at where they're going to be searching.
Well, Kristen, for those of you at home that know Leavenworth, this might help you get a better bearing of where we are. Leavenworth here, if you head down Icicle Road into the Cascades south, that's how you get to Colchuck Peak, Colchuck Glacier, and the lake. I'm going to flip this around here north to south. This is the area that we're talking about right here. This is the couloir on the northeast side of the glacier of Mount Colchuck where this incident happened. The sheriff's office says they were swept down toward a base camp, which was here near the lake, Colchuck Lake, and that is where 2 of the survivors were able to notify other members of their group who hiked out 5 miles, as Kristen mentioned, to call for help. This is where recovery efforts will be happening here today in Chelan County. We'll keep you posted as we learn more throughout the day.